Hey guys, thanks for tuning into Sport Brothers. This is Tulsa McLean, and this is week 4 preview time. So last week, pathetic effort by me. I think I got 3 right. 3 and 12 just isn't going to cut it. So we're going to change the format now. I'm not going to cover every game because it was terrible. In saying that, we're going to do Tulsa's top 5 picks of the week. I'm going to pick 5 games that I really like. I'm going to try and pick them. I'm going to pick 5 games that I think are going to be fun to watch as well. So, to start the show, we will talk about one other game before I get into Tulsa top 5, and that is the London. I don't even know what I'm going to fucking say. And that would be the Jolly Good Show in London, Gridiron in Great Britain. And that would be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Gridiron Giants of the New Orleans Saints. It should be a jolly good show. Hello, governor. Let's play some football. That was a terrible English accent, but I tried. So it's going to be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New Orleans Saints in London. This is going to be a bitch of a flight. I'm sure everyone's going to be tired. It'll be a sloppy game. I think it probably favors the Vikings. And since I was so bad last week, I'm going to pick the New Orleans Saints because I'd normally pick the Vikings. So let's go New Orleans. See if you can beat them. I don't know if anyone will watch this game. I have no idea what time it's on. It's either Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you live. It's kind of crazy that they're doing all these international games, but this is the first one of 6, I believe, so should be interesting. But that's the only other game I'm going to talk about today. So let's get right to it. Let's get to Tulsa's top 5 picks of the week.
Number 1.
The Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore's been playing pretty damn good. Lamar Jackson is amazing. Josh Allen is amazing. When I look at this matchup, it's a tough one to call. I believe the Bills are favored. I think they should be. I think they will be, and I think they will win. The main reason is because I think Stephon Diggs will play better. They had a terrible game against Miami. I just feel like something's due there. And Josh Allen doesn't want to lose again. He looked really devastated after that win. Maybe it was just the lack of playing time in the heat. I don't really know, but now they're going to be playing in Baltimore. Should be a bit cooler conditions. It's going to be tough, but Baltimore has a terrible, terrible secondary at the moment. I mean, how many touchdowns did they give up to Miami? Shocking. So they've both recently lost to Miami. It's going to be a good battle, but I'm taking the Buffalo Bills for the close win with Josh Allen at the helm. I'm betting on this guy, and hopefully their running game shows up as well because this is going to be a chippy, tough fight. And I believe Buffalo will just edge him out at the end, or whoever has the ball at the end. But I'm taking Buffalo. That's it. Moving on.
Number 2.
Washington Commanders at the Dallas Cowboys. My Dallas Cowboys at home. It's Cooper Rush time. I feel like he can do it. I'm betting on him. I think that Dallas wins, and I think Washington will lose. After Carson Wentz's pathetic performance against the Eagles, he got sacked like 9 times. He's all beat up. I think that it will be closer than I would like because it's a divisional game and they always play each other well in that division. But I think Dallas really opens up the playbook this week. I think they might even get a fairly decent win. I think CeeDee Lamb is starting to come into form. I feel like he has a better rapport with Noah Brown. Maybe Michael Gallup will play. I'm not sure when that guy's due back, but I just feel like Dallas needs to keep riding the hot hand. Cooper Rush time. He's going to go 3-0, and we're going to have a real quarterback controversy in Dallas. I don't care what they say. If Cooper Rush keeps playing well, I say Jerry Jones will let him keep playing. So let's go Dallas Cowboys. Giddy up. We're beating those Washington commies, and they're taking the win. Let's go Dallas.
Number 3.
The Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders. So the Raiders season has gone off the rails. It's disaster time. I'm not believing in these guys. I think Josh McDaniels on the hot seat already. I think that they really need to pull their heads in and do something special here, and I just don't think they'll do it. I think that the Denver Broncos, it's a divisional game. I think Mr. Unlimited is going to finally start clicking with the offense. He kind of showed a few signs last week, and I think when it all comes down to it, Denver has the better defense. And I just think they're a more complete team, and I think they will pull off the victory, and they will beat the Las Vegas Raiders, and they really will send those guys down into the cellar. And the Las Vegas Raiders are going to suck this year. Sorry, Las Vegas, but your Raiders aren't doing shit this year. Let's go, Mr. Unlimited. Time to ride.
Number 4.
Next matchup is the Kansas City Chiefs at Tampa Bay. I hate that Tom Brady and I hate that he's at home, but you know what? He's got nobody to throw to. He gets Mike Evans back, but they played like shit last week. I think Kansas City beats them here. I think that Juju Smith-Schuster will finally show up. I think that Kansas City will start to put together a few things. Patrick Mahomes looked frustrated last week, but I think this week he gets a few players on the right page. I think they start hitting a better connection. I think they put up more than 30 points, and I think it might even be a shootout, but I think Kansas City will get the win over Tampa Bay in the end. So let's go. Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs jump.
Number 5.
And the last game in my top 5 Tulsa picks is the LA Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. Initially, I would have taken the 49ers. Jimmy G, I like him. I think he's going to do good things there. But they just lost Trent Williams, and he's a Pro Bowl offensive tackle. And I think that that's going to hurt them bad. They've got Aaron Donald. They've got the better defense. I think the Rams are really rounding into shape a little bit. Looks like got some players stepping up. I think they've got more firepower. It's going to be a close battle because it's divisional, but I think the Rams pull it out. Maybe a late interception. Something happens. Jimmy G gets a turnover. And I think the Rams will beat the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. Sorry, Jimmy. Not your week this week, but I still believe in you. But for this game, I'm taking the LA Rams and Matt Stafford for the win. So there you have it. That's my top 5 picks of the week. Tulsa's top 5. And hopefully I get some of these right this time. And if nothing else, they'll be exciting games. So we will do one other thing this week because my wife's a bit of a psychic. So I'm going to call her now and find out if she has better picks for me this week for the same 5 games. And we'll see who does better. Because after last week's performance, it was pretty embarrassing, only winning 3 games. And who knows, maybe she's got some psychic powers this week. So let's give her a call and see if she knows any of these matchups. Let's see if she answers. Hey, honey.
Hi, honey.
I'm doing the show, and last week I was pathetic performance by me, and I only got 3 right. So I'm hoping you can give me some of your psychic powers. I got 5 matchups for you. I want you to tell me who you're feeling. So I'm going to give you a couple teams and tell me who you think's going to win.
Okay.
All right. So the first matchup is the Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens.
Ravens. All right. The second matchup I have is the Washington Commanders at the Dallas Cowboys.
Commanders.
Commanders. Okay. Third game is the Denver Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
Well, that one's going to be tight. I feel like Raiders.
Raiders? Okay. Next game is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay with the bad weather.
I want to say... I don't know. You gave me too much information and that kind of...
Okay. We'll go to the last game then.
Yeah.
LA Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me where they're going to play because I think that doesn't help.
Rams 49ers.
Rams.
Okay. And if I come back to it, Kansas City versus Tampa Bay. Who you like?
Yeah, look, that one's hard because I know the Chiefs are good. They're about the only team I know because you don't stop talking about them. So, I don't know. That one kind of gets a bit cloudy in my
Anything.
mind.
You got anything? You don't. Is it going to be close? Like
Who are they playing? The Buccaneers?
Buccaneers.
Yeah, I want to say Buccaneers, but I know that the Chiefs are good, so I feel like it's kind of affecting my judgment.
Okay. Well, just hot take.
Yeah.
Who do you like? Who do you like?
That one's not really a psychic sort of psychically led guess. Without thinking about it, I sort of felt Buccaneers, but then
Okay.
I'm like, oh, the Chiefs are good, so it's kind of, like I said.
We'll go on
cloud
Buccaneers then. That's
Let's
your pick.
go Buccaneers.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thanks, honey. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, there you have it. Different picks than what I picked. We'll see how it plays out and who wins. And that's the show today. Until next time, Sport Brothers out.